Thank you very much for the presentation. I read the text with big alacrity because I like translation, even though I have been investing a lot of energy in translation, but I'm still not a good translator. As we know, translation ranges from mediation to gatekeeping and agenda setting. And any translator plays an important role, being a mediator of two cultures. And the translator not only translates the text from the source language to the target language, he also carries the culture and the tradition of one language to another. And as we know, the purpose of any translation or any translator is to synthesize proteins to cellular functions. And the goal is for people to read the target language as if it were the source language of the written text. What I want to know, or my question here is, what is the role of a copy editor like your person who edited that very book after the translation? Or what differentiates mediation or gatekeeping or agenda setting in translation? Thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum. I have three things, one question and two comments. The first one is about the presence of technical terms in translation. Like you said that when you couldn't find the right term to translate the alchemist, you say the alchemy. But does that resonate well with the house reading audience? That is the question. Will that be intelligible to the people who are going to read the text in Hausa? How do you approach issues like this when you come across terms that are technical in translation? Then the second one is about Professor Kamal. If I can remember well, he translated two of his earlier novels. The I think Pie in My Bucket and the other one Silence and a Smile, as one Kantarwada and the other one Haji Baba. But the problem is even the English ones are not really popular outside the northern Nigeria, let alone the translated Hausa versions. As it stands, you couldn't even get Professor Ali Kamal's novel anywhere except his own personal office in the university. Yes, which is a problem, really. Then the last one, earlier on, Abba, I saw you sharing Alligator Rope Studios post about translation, how they translate some terms from English into Hausa. I remember even previously they translated terms such as remote control as Masarapi or dragon as Jegari. Where do we put that? Is that translation or neologism? Where do you put translation like this, where the context is not really English but Indian films? Where do you put that? Is that translation or neologism?
Okay, can we answer or we take more? Let us answer this, then we can take more. Let me answer the Maazu's question. I think all those roles you talked about are more the function of the copy editor. What I did was to go over Mudassir's translation with a fine-tooth comb. Sometimes I proposed changes to the words. Like I asked him to change some words because I felt there are old Hausa words that modern readers will not understand. There is a question of the audience, to whom is this translation targeted at? Mostly to young Gen Z readers and also old readers. So majority of the readers will be Gen Z young readers. So will they really understand such kind of word choices? So I propose changes to the vocabulary. Sometimes I amended the translation myself. It just, no, I went over the whole text as if I am co-translating with Mudassir. I made a lot of changes. Of course, there were typos, there were grammatical errors, so I was responsible for correcting all those errors. Yes. In that case, you acting as a mediator Yes, I was a gatekeeper, if you like. I was a mediator. Um, what I just explained is some kind of gatekeeping because I asked him to change some of the thing. I was the final say, yes, about the translation. Yes, you answer. Okay, yeah.